Coming up on Cedar Valley Today, Wartburg College wins big for their new marketing campaign. And the final season, Wartburg College wraps up their forensic teams tournament. And making memories, some students are spending time with seniors. This is Cedar Valley Today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Tyler Metcalf.
And I'm Alyssa Kozak.
Before we get started today, we'd like to wish a happy 21st birthday to Caitlin Williams, who's directing for us this morning.
Happy birthday, Caitlin.
A year and a half ago, Wartburg College began a new campaign. Now the Worth It Marketing Initiative has won an award. Alyssa, some people are still not supportive of the new initiative. Can you explain it a little more?
Well, Tyler, the Be Orange slogan that many of the upperclassmen and alumni came under is still in use, but the Marketing Communication Office has decided it wasn't doing its job. They came up with the new slogan, Worth It, to recruit new students.
The Communication Office submitted work to the Council for the Advancement in Supportive Education Award Program, resulting in 3 golds and 1 bronze award. One of the gold awards was the Worth It initiative. The Vice President of Marketing and Communication explains what he wants the people involved with Wartburg to think about.
Think about the experiences that they have at Wartburg and why they chose Wartburg or why they should choose Wartburg, and to think about what makes an experience worth it.
Chris Knudsen, the Director of Creative Strategy, says he is still a fan of Be Orange, but also likes the new slogan's meaning.
Well, the Worth It campaign, it's basically a promise that we're making to people who come here.
Garner says the initiative is turning out to be a talking point, even if everyone is not on board.
When you talk about a slogan or a tagline like you might call Worth It, you're really just trying to get something that'll grab attention so that you can engage in a deeper conversation, in a longer conversation.
Student ambassador and third-year student Tyler Vogel says he missed Be Orange when the Worth It campaign first started because he thought it was more of a lifestyle to be orange, but he has since changed his mind.
But as I've thought about it more, I think it's really nice that Worth It kind of helps gain in just kind of all like what Wartburg's really about. First, just a slogan, but I still, like when I'm writing postcards in admissions office, I always write Be Orange.
I mean, if you think about it this way, Worth It is really a continuation of Be Orange. When we're saying Be Orange, it's about what Wartburg is about, like who we are, that kind of thing. But really, you should do that. You should be orange because it's worth it.
Vogel also says it transcends what going to Wartburg College is all about.
Because college is more and more expensive each day, even with an increasing price tag that way, the experiences you get out of Wartburg is still #worth it.
We believe that regardless of what program you go into or the things you participate in, it will be worth it for you. Whether it's in the short term or the long term, it will be worth it.
Both Garner and Knudsen want to make sure that everyone knows Be Orange is not going away. Whichever slogan you're passionate about, don't be afraid to use it. Now, personally, I am still a fan of Be Orange, but what about you?
Well, like Chris Knudsen said, I think you should be orange to be worth it. 1 to 3 inches of snow fell over most of the Cedar Valley overnight, leaving road crews with a bit of a mess to clean up in the early hours this morning. This is video from downtown Waterloo this morning, as with many communities in the Cedar Valley, help your local city crews out by moving your vehicles off the side streets so they can remove the snow. Highway 218 North continues to be cleared this morning. However, some windy conditions may cause some of that snow to cover parts of rural highways. A reminder for everyone traveling to stay safe on the roads today. On Sunday, Wartburg College hosted 16 universities at its last collegiate speech tournament. The Bob Smith Invitational honors Wartburg College's first speech coach. He started the speech team in the 1960s, but Smith was not the only coach to be honored this year. Alumni and fellow colleagues came to honor Dr. Penny Pierre, who rebooted the program in 2000. An award was created.
We have tried to get as many alums together, and we have a lot of people coming back to kind of give us a farewell last tournament for all the hard work and dedication that this team has had over the last decade and a half or so.
The Wartburg College speech team will finish out the season and is traveling to the University of Florida to compete in nationals this April. Next, one organization at Wartburg College is covering people's heads and hearts.
Connecting you and me and the world. Waverly Utilities. Making life better, making life easy. Waverly Utilities.
Wartburg College's student organization Adopt a Grandparent held one of their biggest events of the school year at Bartles Retirement Community Center. Adopt a Grandparent is a student organization at Wartburg College. Students are given a resident of Bartles Retirement Center who becomes their grandparent. The students play games, make crafts, and visit with the resident weekly. This past weekend, members of the group got together for a big celebration.
So like today we had a bunch of us come and just play card games. Sometimes we plan a craft to do with the residents. In a couple months we have a carnival coming up that we're going to help put on at Bartles.
The nude art exhibition is open at the Waldemar A. Schmidt Art Gallery. 42 art pieces are displayed at the Art Gallery of Wartburg College. Collections were brought by the University of Iowa. The art gallery gives the college an opportunity to see a variety of drawings by different artists.
There's everything from a John Cage piece, Grant Woods here. There's a drawing, well, it's actually a Xerox copy that Andy Warhol created. So we see a lot of artists that a lot of people have actually heard of, which is exciting. And I hope that students, faculty, and the community definitely come and check this out.
The Wartburg Love Your Melon crew has set a new goal for this semester. Love Your Melon crew members set up shop for a few hours on Saturday, hoping to get a few steps closer to their goal. For each hat that is purchased, a hat is donated to a child with cancer in the U.S. The crew is over halfway to their goal with 328 hats sold.
The big thing that we're doing with events is we're going to be at Dance Marathon, and to help the kids fighting diseases, we're going to be providing hats for any kids that show up.
Their goal is to sell 600 hats by June. The hats can be purchased online at loveyourmelon.com and on campus. When we come back, we'll take a look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with a goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers. For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
Whether you live in an older home.
Now we'll take a look at what's been trending in the Cedar Valley. The Iowa Bicycling Coalition has completed a bicycling contest for this year's Best of Iowa. Cedar Falls came away victorious under the Best Iowa Trail Town. There were 32 overall awards given out, and winners were picked by voters from Iowa bicyclists. Basketball in Iowa has been at its best as of late. The 14th ranked Iowa State Cyclones knocked off number 4 ranked Kansas 85-72 last night, reminding teams how difficult it is to play in Hilton. And the Iowa Hawkeyes jumped up to 3rd in the nation this week. That's the highest the Hawks have been ranked since 1987. Their last loss dates back to December 11th when they lost to ISU and since have won 9 in a row. Let's take a quick look at your local weather.
Whether you live in an older home
or you're building a new one.
There are always ways to save energy and money.
And Mid-American Energy can help.
I needed better insulation. With Mid-American Energy, I got a $1,000 rebate, and I cut my energy bills by 50%.
With Summer Saver, Mid-American Energy pays us to control our AC.
And with all the programs we've used,
we're able to save money now
and be energy efficient for years to come.
The power's in your hands with Mid-American Energy.
The snowstorm over the weekend is still causing issues for people all over the East Coast. At least 33 deaths have been attributed to the storm. Schools and government offices remain closed as crews struggle to clear streets of snow. Brian Todd reports.
The Big Dig, up and down the East Coast. Major highways cleared, but smaller roads and the people who live there still buried.
It's just wet and it's heavy, and then it's 2 feet, almost 2 feet tall.
The damage throughout the region is still being tallied. Roof collapses like this church in Silver Spring, Maryland. Crashes and spinouts over the weekend, like this accident between a snowplow and a train in Stamford, Connecticut. And more than 24 fatalities, including an Ohio teenager killed sledding, and a woman and child who died in this car in New Jersey of carbon monoxide inhalation while trying to stay warm on a street as the father was shoveling the car out. Severe coastal flooding that wrecked shoreline towns in New Jersey and Connecticut, but also stories of rescues of the motorists who were spun out in snowbanks, stranded for agonizing hours on highways in Kentucky and Pennsylvania. Officials in Washington are upset with comparisons to New York and assertions that D.C. hasn't bounced back as quickly.
We're doing everything we can down here to get our city back where it needs to be. I see the efforts of all of the crews that are out there day and night, 24 hours a day.
Airports are offering at least partial service in New York, Philadelphia, and Washington.
My flight looks good so far.
But still, hundreds of cancellations or delays, and many suburban train and metro stations are still closed.
Things are not entirely normal today, but a lot of the city is operating well.
But not problem-free. This empty school bus got stuck in Queens, New York, and it took several people to push this car out in D.C. Officials in Washington are warning residents not to risk their health shoveling, not to push snow into the street, and not to walk in the streets. D.C. officials say there are large temporary snow piles on street corners. Motorists have little or no visibility rounding those turns and suddenly encounter pedestrians or vehicles right in their path. Some pedestrians say they've got nowhere else to go.
The sidewalks out there are totally unshoveled, so it's not like you have a lot of choice.
With so much snow, a huge logistical problem is where cities will put it all. D.C. is putting some of it into dump trucks and then creating small snow mountains in a stadium parking lot.
Oh, it's a horror show. It's just, there's no way to keep up with it right now.
Tons of snow are being dumped here at the parking lot of RFK Stadium in Washington, creating these small snow mountains almost as far as the eye can see. But officials tell us they're not just going to let this stuff sit here. They're bringing in what's called a snow melter, a large machine that can melt, we're told, up to 60 tons of snow per hour. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.
Football fans will be paying the price to see their favorite teams at the Super Bowl this year. That is, of course, if you're a Panthers or Broncos fan. Stay with us to find out more.
You're an active person. You always want the best from your body. And when an injury slows you down, you turn to the best. At the Waverly Health Center Orthopedic Clinic, Dr. Linda Martin, nurse practitioner Carrie Van E, and the Health Center team offer cutting-edge technology and personal patient-centered care. Knee and hip injuries, muscle strains and tears, no matter what sidelines you. Let our team get you back in the game. Waverly Health Center. We make a difference you can feel.
With Super Bowl Sunday right around the corner, ticket sales have begun. This year, the Super Bowl appears to be only a rich man's game. The average resale price of a ticket to the February 7th game between the Carolina Panthers and Denver Broncos is $5,178. That's according to ticket price tracker SeatGeek. A pair of club seats near midfield have already sold for $12,100 each, making them the most expensive seats sold so far. Super Bowl 50 will be played in Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for watching Cedar Valley Today. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Also, don't forget to download our app on Google Play and Apple stores everywhere. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.